Jörg, thank you for taking the time to speak with us today. Amadeus Fire operates in a dynamic environment, particularly within personnel services and training. We look forward to your insights on current challenges, opportunities, and strategic direction. Let's begin with a broader perspective. Which positive impulse is needed in Germany for a change for the better?
The positive impulse which is needed has to change the sentiment in the German economy. It has to give confidence for future security and reliability, for future growth. This could be a politically given impulse like peace contract in Ukraine, or like free trade again with the USA. It could be an economically driven impulse like reduced tax burdens, or an improving business climate index, or growth in GDP, something which will change the very bad sentiment currently in Germany.
What are the reasons for the margin decline in the personnel services and training segments?
The margin decline is due to a reduced conversion rate in personal services, and this is for three reasons. In the past, the corporates were searching for a good candidate. Nowadays, they require the optimal candidate. If you even have found the optimal candidate, then the corporates are discussing and negotiating about the remuneration scheme, variable part of the remuneration, bonus systems and stuff like this. So all this results in the end in a longer period of time needed to put a request into a signed contract, which means the longer it lasts, the less profitable it is. The whole process, because the sales teams couldn't work on 2 or 3 other requests they got because they have to concentrate on the one. And finally, then, when the negotiations are over, the candidate won't move or won't change. Even if the new job has a better position, has a higher remuneration, they will get it with an unsecure 3 to 6 months period where they are in the testing phase. And there are a lot of candidates who prefer safety first. So we had a process over weeks, over months. And finally, the candidate says, it's a nice job, but no, I will stay where I am. So this is the reason why the margin declined mainly in our personal services. The people were working all the time, but the conversion rate was not as good as before. In the training segment, we suffer especially in one of our subsidiaries, the Concave College, by a reduced visibility over the past year in 2024. And this is due to the governmental search engine, which was named Kursnet in the past, which is today Mine Now, because there was a problem with overcapacity from all the institutions like we are, who offered 5,000-10,000 different courses, and it was cut down to 4,000 offers per company, which reduced the much larger offer Concave College has to offer in this search engine. And therefore, the reduced visibility resulted in lower bookings on our training offers. So this was the reason over there. What the real reason behind this is if it's too much offers in numbers, or if maybe the server exploded or was not able to handle this. We hope that this will resolve it in the current year, and the visibility will increase again. It helped the smaller ones in the market, and especially the large ones suffered from this. For us, it was only Concave College. GFN, which is using the same search engine, has not so many offers to be placed. So it was only Concave who suffered from this. It's to be seen in the growth rates as well. GFN grew last year with 25%, Concave with roughly 9%. This is the big difference.
What is the potential impact of AI on the personnel services and training segments, and how can you adapt to these changes?
Yeah, the artificial intelligence is no threat to us. We use it as an instrument. So the impact on personal services will be the improvement and acceleration of speed to find or to recruit the right candidates. It will help also to increase the efficiency of our new CRM system for the recruiting team, but as well for the sales team. So we lived with a CRM system which is now 12 to 13 years old, and it has to be replaced because all the adjustments, all the upgrades, it doesn't help to be very efficient. So a new system based on a Microsoft basis is installed. Our recruiting teams work already with the system, and our sales team work step by step from location to location with it. End of June, all of our sales teams will use the new CRM system as well, which is based on artificial intelligence support. In the training segment, the artificial intelligence will improve personally and highly individualized learning methods and learning content, which means if two different persons are part of the same training course, they may get different learning content due to their prerequisites and their knowledge base where they started the course with. And how they learn on these digitalized online materials, it will be realized, and different questions, different answers, different methods will be used. Finally, in the final phase, the camera will look to the eye movement and offers then very individualized learning contents to the different participants in a course. So we use it as an instrument. It's not a threat to us. It helps massively to improve efficiency and speed in our processes.
What are the exciting growth opportunities in the personnel services and training segments?
In personnel services, the growth opportunity is to return to the higher or to the former conversion rate we knew from the past. This will improve efficiency in recruiting new candidates and serving former candidates on a business long life relationship. So this is mainly organic growth, which is possible in personnel services. It's different in training. In the training segment, we are filling the gaps in our B2B and B2C offer we could offer to our customers. For the B2G business, we offer courses in all these financial accounting, controlling issues for office functions and for the IT. In B2B and B2C, we are limited currently on the financial jobs and financial courses only. So there is a wide field where a lot of white spots we can fill in with additional offer. We could add new trainings in areas next to the already existing portfolio, management training, personal coaching, stuff like this. So this is the one thing. The second is we could offer the portfolio we offer today also abroad. Especially the IT courses are only in English. So, to be honest, English could be used in Denmark, in the Netherlands, in Switzerland, and Austria, anywhere. But language is, thanks to AI, no longer hindering to offer a course also in other languages. So there are firstly the organic growth from our own base. Secondly, there is a chance in M&A growth in training as well.
What is the size of the potential acquisition target in the training segment?
Yeah, the M&A acquisition should increase our revenue, should increase our earnings. So there is a rough size we could give to this. 10 to 50 million euro in revenue is the preferred target range, or respectively 1 to 10 million euro in earnings contribution is the target range we focus on.
Who are our most formidable competitors?
Of course, we are specialized on the white-collar segment only. We have no blue-collar workers in our personal services. The main two competitors, which are mostly similar to us, are the Hayes Group and the Michael Page Group.
How do you define Amadeus Fire Group's capital allocation rules?
For the capital allocation, we have a very simple three-step rule within our group. First, we love to invest in our operating business. If it's organic growth or if it's M&A driven growth, this has the first priority ever. Second then is our dividend policy over the years. We like to have our shareholders participating in our success. And so the current dividend policy is to share with our shareholders 2/3 of our net consolidated profit, which means roughly 67% of it. This is the second priority, and we stay with this dividend policy now for years. And the third idea is to buy back shares. This happened at Amadeus Fire Group the last time in the fourth quarter of 2023, where 5% of the listed shares were bought back from the market in a tender offer and then eliminated. So these are the very clear 3 rules. First, operating business. Second, dividend payment. Third, share buyback programs.
Is there anything we need to know about the new largest shareholder, AOC?
Yeah, the active ownership capital, they are in line with our growth strategy, especially in the training segment, to grow organically, but as well by mergers and acquisitions. They know us and followed us for a longer period of time. So as long as the share price of Amadeus Fire Group was a 3-digit number above 100 euros, they were interested, but they found it a little bit too expensive. As soon as we came down into the area of euro 80 per share, they bought some shares. They informed us from the beginning on, so we always knew how the steps they moved into our share below 3%. Then with the shareholders, with the notification of large shareholders, everybody could see on our website. So it was from the beginning an open-minded communication and discussion and information about their shareholdings, and as well in the meetings we had with them on the Equity Capital Market Forum, on other investors conferences, on calls. They are fully in line with our growth strategy.
We appreciate your time, Jörg. Before we wrap up, is there anything else you would like to share?
No, thank you very much, Sanjay. I think that's what we were asked in the past days and weeks on investors conferences, as well on retail conferences also. So it's always the same issues that are in the interest of our investors.
Disclaimer. As described in the legal section on our website, seat11a.com, this publication is for informational purposes only. This means it is not intended to provide you with any investment advice. Any opinion or recommendation expressed by the companies is neither given nor supported by us and should not be considered investment advice from our side. Also, remember that any opinion or recommendation expressed is subject to change without further notice. The content is obtained from sources believed to be reliable, but we do not guarantee its accuracy, completeness, or timeliness. Seat11a.com and its employees disclaim all liability for any loss that may arise in any form from any use of the information in the video, audio, and on our website. We neither express any opinion on the future value of any security or other investment vehicle, nor recommend any investment based on the information provided. Please consider the publications and our website as a platform for companies to present themselves. You need to seek financial advice from an expert regarding the accuracy and appropriateness of the material presented or recommended by the companies in the publication. As we are just considered a publisher, we may hold and trade securities in the presenting company, whether it is a listed or private company. By consuming our content, you agree to these terms and the terms in our legal section on our website.